He may have only heard about AFL several weeks ago, but Mason Cox is already a standout. At 211 centimetres, there's no surprise as to why. But aside from being able to look Aaron Sandilands in the eye, Cox has rare athleticism for someone of his height.
Yeah, he's really impressive. He's a terrific young man from the limited exposure we've had to him so far, and very intelligent, and I think he shows great aptitude towards AFL footy, and he moves really well, particularly for someone of his size, and I think he's got a great opportunity to make something of an AFL career.
With his future in sport now as bright as ever, the 23-year-old says his head is spinning.
It was crazy. I've never been to Australia, and this whole thing kind of come out of nowhere, and 6 weeks ago, I never even heard of the AFL.
North was quick to register its interest in Cox after attending the US Combine in LA. Its recruiters wasting no time in getting on the front foot with Brad Scott.
They spoke to me before they came back. Don't worry about that. They were on the phone straight away, really excited by what they'd seen in terms of, obviously not just his physical attributes, but he's a really intelligent guy, and I think that's really important that he shows the aptitude that's required, because clearly he's very raw and is going to require a lot of coaching, and we really look closely at those guys who show the aptitude towards being coachable.
For most guys, they're 7 feet tall or something like that. They're not very nimble, not very quick. So like playing soccer and stuff like that, I think it's helped out my footwork and as far as speed and agility and stuff like that.
He's tried his hand at soccer and basketball, with the sports giving him some handy attributes.
The AFL is kind of a mixture of a whole bunch of different sports, from basketball to soccer to playing football growing up. It's got a lot of aspects from all those sports kind of put into one. It's like a football, a little different. Bobbled a few times today, I'm not going to lie, but it just takes a little getting used to. Repetition is the way to go.
The hand-eye coordination is really important. The agility at ground level is really important, and he shows that. And that not too often you see someone at 211 centimetres who can get down and get his hands dirty on the ground.
North is battling with several other clubs to lay claim to Cox, and hopes another American, Eric Wallace, might be the key to luring him to Arden Street.
Eric was helping me out today. It's good to have support from guys that have done it before, and they know how the experience goes and what to expect as far as coming over here. He's a great kid. Talking to him today, he's kind of giving me tips and hints, and I asked him where he's living and how he's enjoying it out here, and he said he loves it. So it's great to know that other people have done it, and it's definitely doable.
We're really impressed with what Eric's been able to do in a short space of time, and Eric's got a great opportunity as well. I think that if he keeps improving at the rate he is currently, he's going to have an AFL career as well.
After spending time with the Roos on Wednesday and enjoying dinner with the coaches and leaders, Cox will attend the match versus Geelong on Friday night.
It was great. The staff and everybody here was fantastic. Just walking around, there's some high-tech stuff here, and have everything you need to progress in the sport. So it's a very, very good facility as far as trying to develop a player, which is exactly what I'm trying to look at. Things like this don't come across your table very often, and I always have that degree no matter what. But I don't think anybody's going to come knocking on my door to go play in the AFL whenever I'm 40 years old. So it's like I said, it's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's going to be tough to pass up.
Rob Burton for nmfc.com.au.